So Star Wars Battlefront 2 will be playable at the EAPlay event from June the 10th to June the 12th. This means at the very least by June the game design should be in its final forms, and it also means that even if we don't get gameplay at Star Wars Celebration, we will almost definitely be getting gameplay at EAPlay. Although I'd say we're almost definitely going to get gameplay before that. Now, of course, this news is a big deal, which is why we have to take a look at it today. Because it's not just about what it means for EAPlay, but also about what it means for a Battlefront 2 beta. My name is Connor, and welcome back to Star Wars Central. Before we begin, I just want to thank you guys so much for your support recently. The comments have been fantastic, and getting to know you guys better through Discord, and some of you even meeting in person, has been pretty awesome. So thank you guys so much. Anyway, let's begin. So the news today comes from the EAPlay website, which updated information not only on when to buy EAPlay tickets, but also what is going to be available at the event. So let's take a look at what they had to say. So let's get to it. From June 10th to June 12th, players joining us in Hollywood will get hands-on with the next Star Wars Battlefront and Need for Speed experiences. You'll also get your first chance to play many of our upcoming EA Sports titles, Madden, FIFA, NBA, and finishing off, they say, this isn't all, by the way, we'll have more to share in the coming months. So what we learned from this is not only will Battlefront 2 be at EAPlay, but the biggest news here is that it will also be playable. Firstly, that means a beta is possible and very likely since they will have a working build of the game. I'd imagine if we're going to get a beta, it will be sometime around October, just like the original Battlefront back in 2015. And the second thing this means is that any game design features that we see at Star Wars Celebration and at EAPlay are very likely final. As in, that is what the game is based on and will likely release as. Obviously, if we object loud enough to certain features or things change behind the scenes, then the game can still be different at launch. But if you're expecting major game design changes, then I'm afraid there simply isn't time for that anymore. What we see at Star Wars Celebration and then subsequently EAPlay is going to be very, very close to what we will get at launch. For example, compare the Battlefront beta in 2015 to what we got when the game actually released. Sure, there was a whole lot more content available, but the fundamental core aspects of the game didn't really change that much. The fact of the matter is, these things take time to implement and rework. So the fact that it's going to be playable at EAPlay tells me that whatever they've got behind closed doors is getting closer and closer to the final release material. Now, this doesn't just mean great news for Battlefront 2, which it is. The closer to release build they are, the more time they've got to polish the game, and of course add more content. But moving on, they actually hint at more than Battlefront 2. At the end of the quote, they did mention that this is not everything, and they will have more to share in the coming months. Now, of course, Star Wars Celebration is in April, and if rumors are to be believed, it will have the Visceral Star Wars game as well. Of course, these are just rumors and there is no confirmation or official news behind them. But if they do reveal the Visceral game at Star Wars Celebration, then I'd imagine they might show gameplay at EAPlay. Really, it all depends on how far along the development of the game is. Obviously, we don't know much about what's going on behind closed doors. But either way, it's definitely possible. Anyway, that's it for today's quick update. If you want to join our Star Wars Discord server where we talk about Battlefront 2, Episode 8, and even Star Wars Rebels, go ahead and check out the link in the comments description and on screen now. Thank you guys so much for watching, I'll see you next time, and may the Force be with you.